Hi, my name is Liz, and you may know me from NaNoWriMo and from Instagram as Lady Liz Win. And I'm creating this video because it is time for me to get out of my comfort zone, and that's the spirit of this video. And it's not going to be perfect. I just recently decided to buy this digital camcorder and this tripod, and we're going to take a go at it. So the reason why I'm starting this video is to share my experience with NaNoWriMo. Today is November 1st, 2020. It's been a really crazy year, but this is the year of changes, and I really decided to start a long dream of mine, and that is to write. And I found out about NaNoWriMo about 2 weeks ago from my partner, and there was a lot of things that really inspired me to decide to write. And part of it is I want to document this experience because I think writing is so extremely powerful. I was in the African American Museum just last week, and the power of stories and words and documentation really can change lives. And it just left me in tears reading about the power of stories and words. And recently I have moved, and I found my old journals from when I was a young girl documenting my experience, and I'm reading there. I'm like, wow, I have changed. I was so emotional, still am, but more positive. And I want to kind of talk a little bit more about NaNoWriMo and why I decided to join it. Hopefully you found me through NaNoWriMo or you're scrolling through YouTube, but let me talk about it. So for those who don't know, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, and every year in November there is a goal to write 50,000 words and just to write it out, like to finish a novel. Many people spend years trying to write a novel, and the goal is to do it in a month. I think that's such an awesome goal, and I want to give this new challenge a try. My first experience was when I joined. I was really nervous. I was fidgeting and fumbling my way through the website, and I decided to post into a forum like, hey, I'm a newbie here looking for writing buddies, and explained a little bit about my writing concept. And just to give a brief overview of what I'm planning on writing, what I'm planning to write is based off of my own life experiences, my family stories. My family, we're from Vietnam. We're refugees and came to the United States. And there is a lot of heart-wrenching, heartbreaking stories from the time of the war era. But then what I'm learning from my own experiences, from other people's experiences, that there is a lot of unresolved war trauma that trickles down through generations. And there's a lot of wrestling of what it means to be you. I think a lot of people can relate that identity is so complex, and that we're trying to figure out who we are based of our ethnic background, what our family has gone through, the culture that you're submerged in, the culture or subculture that you decide to partake in. All these stories really shape who you are and your life story. So not only that, I also want to touch in, not to make this a little bit even more crazy, but I wanted to touch in about standards, different standards, cultural standards, social standards, how that affects on us in this, interesting, generation where we have technology that's moving the speed of light, that gives me the opportunity to talk to you in this kind of forum. So I said that in a much shorter post. And what I really love about the NaNoWriMo community is that there was so much positivity. We had at least on my post, people were like, hey, I'm new here. This is my first time too. Let's be writing buddies. Let's give this 50,000 word a month try. I love that. I love the support. That we don't get enough support on our daily lives in the community, and the internet is so full of trolls and negativity. But what I also love is that people were not afraid to be vulnerable, straightforward, and honest. People were posting and responding to me about, hey, I've done this years ago, but I failed and I'm trying again. That is amazing that we are willing to admit that we have failed. We're going to pick ourselves back up and try again. I fully support this. So let's get on this journey together. So far, the NaNoWriMo community has been absolutely amazing, positive, supportive. I am part of the Washington, D.C. chapter. We did a kickoff meeting and it was great. We had great conversations about tips, what music we listen to. Is there such thing as writer's block? Theory on communication on like writing versus just writing versus talking versus doing on a laptop. It's great. And I really want to take this spirit of NaNoWriMo of doing something, trying something new in this whole light. That's why I'm creating this video. So the intent of it is to announce my intention of attempting to complete the NaNoWriMo November challenge. But the reason why I want to do is to face my fears and vulnerabilities. I'm a type of person who seems confident in a lot of ways, but I'm really good at hiding it. And like I said before, I want to tackle and make people feel comfortable enough to talk about their struggles with identity and social standards and challenging that. For me, this is kind of a secret and it's hard for me to talk about. It's not really a secret, but I fear judgment in expressing this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I feel that a lot of people don't know what type of person I am, and that bothers me. I'm not a one-note person. I want to let everyone know that I'm multifaceted. And a lot of people know me through social media as a fashion model. Also through pageants. And I don't want to come off as a person who is shallow and vapid, but as a person who is honest, who wants to share, who wants to educate others, and someone who's just more than just the superficial things. In my day job, I work in cybersecurity. I work with really intelligent people all the time, working with complex problems. I love reading. I love talking about philosophy. I love all the nerdy things. I used to write fan fiction in high school, and that's all who I am. But for me, all my stories of struggles is relevant to a lot of people, I hope. And I hope by sharing these videos I'm making about my NaNoWriMo experience speaks to everyone, and hopefully to document this. Hopefully I'll get a lot of readers, but also for myself, my future children, grandchildren, to learn a little bit more about my family history, my own struggles of what it means to be Vietnamese as well as American, because I'm not either Vietnamese or fully American. I'm Vietnamese American, and that's a special experience in my opinion. And I really hope that this video is not perfect, and it's okay, but I'm trying something new, and I hope you guys follow my journey. Follow my journey about how NaNoWriMo is, what writing is, wrestling with these stories and complex issues. And I want to continue to talk about that. I want to be able to show people who I am, what my voice is, and to continue to share that. And hopefully you guys get something out of it, because I know I will. And I appreciate if you listen to this point. Oh my god, thank you so much. This is my first time ever making a video, first time participating in NaNoWriMo, so this is a really big game changer for me. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Please stay tuned. I hope you will see that my videos will get better. I will get better at this, hopefully, and that you can enjoy this. So thank you so much, and stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time.